Every year in February, I make a list of my top 25 favorite games. And I definitely put more work into this list than I should every year, because it takes all day. It is a long and meticulous process, but it's a ritual that I enjoy, because I like seeing what games are different and which games are the same each year, because the list does change quite a lot. But certain games, like Super Mario RPG, are surprisingly consistent. This one has always been number 7, 8, or 9 on the list for all the years that I've been doing this. So it is a fixture of the top 10 at this point. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Yeah, what can I say? It's a classic. I mean, hopefully I can say a lot, because we're gonna be here for 10 hours. Which probably means I should skip this intro, because it's a very long intro. I do enjoy it, but it's like the trailer that comes out right before the movie, where it shows too much. I do have a name in mind, so I'm gonna go ahead and type that in. O-G-U-R-T. Brogurt. This will be Mario's name for the no, it won't. This is just the name of the file, but I love Brogurt. It's my favorite Mario-related word, because it was used in Bowser's Inside Story exactly once, and ever since then it has become part of my vocabulary. I have called friends of mine Brogurt. Oh gee, this looks familiar. Where have I seen this? Ever got deja vu? No, but I can check with the kitchen. Swoop! Grasped! Help! Says Peach, saying one of the only 2 words that she knows. And I hope the other one's Brogurt. This is a terrible thunder and lightning effect, by the way. Just like, we've had better lightning effects in this game already, so I don't know why they dropped the ball in the first 3 minutes. Because these are the first impressions. This has got to make them good ones. But in general, I think this game does a fine job with first impressions, because I think this whole opening sequence is brilliant. Because you have to consider, what was Mario when this game first came out? You had Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, Super Mario World, Mario's Time Machine, Hotel Mario. Point is, it had been well established by this point what the Mushroom Kingdom was, Goombas, Koopas, Mario saves the princess from Bowser. So this was the first time that the franchise did something like this, where you're rescuing the princess at the beginning instead. Totally breaking conventions. It's like, well, what are you going to do for the rest of the adventure then? Or does it just end abruptly? Find out next. No. Oh no! Anyway. Weird parallax effect. I kinda like it. Can you find Princess Peach? Where could she be? There she is! What's up, Peach? Well, you, apparently. Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario! Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond! Yeah, it's a little awkward to have all the lines read one line at a time in battles, but that's because they use the same text box for the names of attacks. Anyway, nice rendition of the final battle music from Super Mario Bros. 3 in this fight, and I probably shouldn't explain the battles yet, because this is a non-standard one. We move the cursor from Bowser to Kinklink, which is a very unfortunate name for an enemy. I can see why they changed it in the remake, which I will be showing that on, I think, the right side. I'm going to have these little sidebar cards where there's a little bit of information about boss fights. There's not going to be a lot, because I don't want to make the screen busy with too much information, but I figured maybe that's potentially going to be helpful. We'll see. It could just be a terrible idea. What was that sound? No! It's a chain reaction! Good joke. Hang on, Kinklink! Or Chaindelier, which is a better name, but we're not playing that version, we're playing the worse one that I like better because I love the visuals. Fight, Mario! Fight! But the fight's over. Where's my experience? This should finish you! Bonk. And then Mario dies. This room got very tall in the last couple minutes, by the way. Bowser's minions have been very busy constructing it. Mwahaha! Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Good job. Funga! Foiled again! I love this line. The fact that they tried to insert the word fungi into an expletive, I don't know. It's great. I have quoted that way too many times. This is a good Peach face. Very happy. Oh, Mario. You had me so worried. Let's get out of here. It's a good thing nothing else is going to— Shriek, Mario! I'm going to fall! Gasp! And the star shatters. And the stars scatter. And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever! Yeah, that's the end of the game. Super Mario RPG. It should say Legend of the Seven Stars, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Because this game does have that subtitle. Unlike the remake, where they removed it for reasons unknown. I guess it's just more concise. Conveniently shaped house. Here comes Mario. He does his impression of Santa. And for some reason, despite falling into the center of his house, he is now off to the side. Hey, Mario. Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Toad laying on the sass. Anyway, I came by to pick up Toadstool since she's a bit late. I think I've always misinterpreted this line, because what's actually happening is that Peach was on an errand to go see Mario, and she was kidnapped, and so she's interpreted as being a bit late. But I always thought that it was, oh, so you're so used to rescuing the princess at this point that it's a routine, but this time she's a little bit off schedule with all your rescuing. Anyway. Yeah, this music. I was going to use this music in the beginning of a Flash movie a long time ago, but I never finished that one. I think it was... I want to say it was Super Mario Goomba Battle, which was the sequel to Bob-omb Battle. It was a little forced. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario, so where is she? I don't know why there's no comma after the word hey. This is just me being a stickler for grammar. Mario, what's with the silent treatment? A particularly good joke in this era because Mario didn't have a voice at all yet. You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you bring her back like you always do? Ho-hum. No. Screw you. No, I just wanted to press this button. To see Mario belly flop into bed. But unlike most beds, it is not colored like a swimming pool, it is green. Unless they used way too much chlorine, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before you start off, it's best to jump up on these boxes and save as often as possible. Yeah, these are very rainbowy save boxes. Brogurt! Alrighty then. Well, on to our typical routine of going to rescue the princess. Nice giant sword in the castle now. Which Mario fails to notice until he is right up next to the castle. Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser! This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang, in quotes. It's our first step towards taking over this world. And if it weren't for nosy characters like you, if it weren't for you meddling kids, we'd practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. Nom 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 nom. Very targeted bridge collapsing. I don't know how he centralized an earthquake in a location where there is no earth. But if we go back to Vista Hill here, it will always play this cutscene, which was kind of scary to me as a kid. But also kind of cool, like, oh man, that's where the adventure's gonna end up. I gotta see what happens. And then I didn't for many years, because I didn't know how to play this game until I watched Let's Plays of it. You're back so soon, did you forget something? No? What happened then? And Mario plays charades and defies gravity in the process. The bridge to Bowser's The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now? Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Oh yeah, the Chancellor! That character that we know. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP level. Why are the periods next to the word O so high up? Because the one on the bottom is level with the word level. One of Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Oh yeah, I forgot, because Toad actually reduces your HP by 1 here in the cutscene. So in theory, if you entered this cutscene with 1 HP, Toad would kill you. Yeah, I do know how to use items. I didn't as a kid, but now I read tutorials better. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Ack, I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Okay, so you forgot. How do you forget this? It's like, I came here to tell you something. Oh yeah, your family died. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? You gotta say yes. Hey, you better watch out. He knows about timed hits. That is so good. Because it's silly enough for the game to break the fourth wall, but that's kind of standard when they're just like, oh, you know about timed hits? But then to bring it back to a character in-universe, it's almost like breaking a fifth wall. Or just, like, breaking the other 3. I don't know. Now, why did I rush back? I had another thing that you forgot? Do you have the memory of a Cheep Cheep? That's right, we need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. Yep. Oh, thank you for the mushrooms, Toad. I don't want to know how you made them, but let's not think about that. And now let the battles begin. So, to actually explain timed hits, let's go to one of these unarmed Goombas. Get it? Because they don't have arms. No, the unarmed is actually a description of Mario right now, because we don't have a weapon yet. But it's not explained very well. Anyway, so timed hits. I'm tapping the button to initiate the attack and then pressing it again as soon as Mario's fist is fully extended, and that gives me another attack. Or more attack power, I should say. And then the enemies, when they're attacking you, you can also press a button at the right timing for defense. So in the case of these Sky Troopas, definitely not Paratroopas, but Sky Troopas, as they would be called, like, they would be called Paratroopas in any other game, but this game gets weird with names sometimes. You know, I should probably use one of these mushrooms. These mysterious mushrooms that probably came from Toad's happy place. Wow, I am not timing this very well at all. I don't actually know the timing for the Sky Troopa's attack. Okay, pressing it as soon as they bump into me gave me some defense. You can get full defense, where it just gives you 0, but I don't know what that is, so... yeah, I am dropping the ball on this one. Oh well, I have mushrooms. I can afford to make mistakes. Double your what? Double your EXP points. Okay, so EXP is not an abbreviation of experience points by itself. That's where I got confused. Challenge the system! Like, what, are we doing an uprising against the police? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Gotta focus on Yoshi. Here? Wow, nope. No experience there. Sometimes it's coins, sometimes it's... You get what I was trying to say. Alright. Come here, you mushroom fools. Oh, I'm glad for the HP max, so I don't have to use my own mushrooms. So I guess I could get into that a little bit about how I didn't understand this game as a kid. I was a fan of Mario and Zelda, and I was introduced basically to the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64 at around the same time, because I grew up with both, thanks to my older brothers. And I always gravitated towards the 3D games. Super Mario RPG in particular struck me as a particularly cool-looking 3D game, because when I was introduced to this and Mario 64 at the same time, it's like, there's no question, this is the better-looking game. It's more detailed, it has more than just weird-looking polygons everywhere. You actually see the texture to stuff. Everything's smoothly shaped. And even though it's this firm isometric perspective where the camera never changes, I didn't have any concept of Mario 64 being, like, a leap in technology or a much more modern game. I just always liked how this one looked better. And I really wanted to understand it, but I didn't get RPGs. I played very few of them. I think we had this game, and I'm not even sure if we had any other RPGs in the house. This might have been the only one. So, I didn't know what RPG meant. I didn't understand why whenever you bumped into a Goomba, you were teleported to this little arena where you punch them. Like, since when have we been using fisticuffs for Goombas? Would have been useful in Mario Bros. 3. But yeah, eventually I watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Super Mario RPG many years later, and that's what finally made me understand how this game works. And it feels poetic in a way to finally be making my own Let's Play when I probably wouldn't have this as one of my favorite games without Let's Plays. And when I say that this game is significant to me because of Let's Plays, I mean, it's not even just because of that. I have watched, I think, at least 6 different Let's Plays of this game in full. And I could name them all, but I won't. Okay. I can probably start cutting out battles at this point, because this is getting a little bit excessive. Oh. Well, I probably shouldn't have cut out that one, because this is the one that's given me a level up. Okay, level ups. So the way these typically work is there might be one... we have attack and defense, we have HP, and we have special, or magic, I guess. They all increase a stat, but usually one increases it by more than the others, and it's random which one it is. So in this case, it looks like HP is the one that's giving me a higher jump than the others. I don't actually know this for sure, but I think that's the case. So it's nice to go for that if you can, but I don't know how important it is. You can just pick whatever you want. And that increased our, or that refilled our HP and FP. Flower points being the points that we use for our special attacks, which I haven't been using. But I could do that. And actually, I'm going to save that for the fight ahead. which I'll probably start in the next video. That time I pressed the button as soon as the spike hit me. I think in the remake, it telegraphs what the correct timing is better than in this game. In this one, you just kind of feel it out, and eventually it all starts to intuitively make sense, I guess. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. How do you know? Did it talk? Mario, you'd better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. And then Toad shimmies in place. Just flip horizontal in Photoshop over and over again. Hello? Okay. Good. Okay. Well, we're here, and while we're here, I guess I'll point out this other stupid thing that I misunderstood as a kid. This battle arena, the way the dirt is shaped on the ground, I don't know if it's just me, but it always has looked like... Imagine a deer mounted, or a deer head mounted on the wall, but instead of a deer, it's Bowser with a pig nose. Because you've got the horn on the top, the pig nose on the right, his neck on the left, and maybe like a cleft chin on the bottom. That's just what I've always seen. And now you will see it too, and it will haunt your nightmares. So next time we will fight a Hammer Bros. See you then.